So a couple of weeks ago, Cathic did this to his lawn and we're going to go and check what it looks like today. You will not believe how it's bounced back. First up though, I've got my home lawn project here. We've laid a couple of different types of turf a couple of weeks ago, so we're going to check in with how that's going too. It's been 2 weeks since I laid this beautiful TifTuf here. So Grange zoysia up there. A full playlist for those videos if you want to go check out that playlist. The grass is taken quite well. I'd be lying if I said I haven't touched it with a lawnmower at some stage over those 2 weeks. Today is its first official mow. We're getting about a week of rain from tomorrow, so I thought it'd be a good idea just to take the top off it, because I know I won't be able to touch it for a week. The new cylinder mower hasn't arrived yet, so today we're going to be using the Massport 60 volt battery mower, which I just tested over at Cathic's, mowing very, very low, and it did a really good job of it. Today we're just taking the top off it, so you probably won't even be able to notice the difference on camera. We'll see how it goes. Got a little bit of burn off here. I think that might have been a me issue. After I laid it, we got a lot of rain, and I think the starter fertilizer sort of run down there and burnt the edges a bit, but I'm not worried about that. That will come back. This stuff is extremely resilient. The Sir Grange is looking mint. I've definitely taken a mower to this. Again, I'll go over it quickly again today, but this stuff is going very well. Not as quick to take, obviously. Takes a lot longer to establish. God, it looks amazing. Now this is a Massport 60 volt battery mower, which goes quite well and goes quite low, as you'll see when I mow Cathic's lawn a little bit later. I will be mowing this nature strip section here, the TifTuf, with a cylinder mower, but the Sir Grange on the elevated spot on the left of the screen, we will be mowing with some sort of battery rotary mower like this. Could be this one, I don't know, but we'll be trying a few different ones on it. So there we go, didn't take much at all out of it, just wanted to nick the top off. There were a couple of high spots obviously where it's scalped. This stuff's so resilient, even this early on, I'm not that worried about being hard on it. This stuff's another story. I should be a bit more careful than I am with it, but we'll see how it goes. Now, as I said before, I have taken a mower to this one already. I am quite impulsive. I really should have just let it go, but very eager to get the Hyder cut down a little bit. Probably a little bit too eager. Really surprised by the colour this thing has maintained since being laid. It's just magic to look at. I love going out and looking at it every morning. Now this is where these power rotary scissors come in handy. They give you a nice scissor cut instead of a tearing of a line trimmer. Just leaves a nicer finish, and you don't get that sort of whited off tip look like you do with the lawnmower or the line trimmer. And it's satisfying to use. This is Ego's version with their multi-tool power head. It's just an attachment. So your line trimmer attachment comes off. Power rotary scissors go on. As you may have seen when I did lay this, we're a little bit short here, so I just chucked some sand there. Apparently this stuff loves a sand base, so I'm hoping over time it's going to creep over. It's not fast growing, so it's going to take some time, but we're in no hurry here. I am in love with this stuff so far. Plenty more updates to come on this lawn, but it's time to go and check on Cathic's lawn and how it's recovered after his renovation. So this is how we left it about 3 weeks ago, and this is what it looks like today. Can you believe the colour there? It's bounced back quite well. You can see those spots there that haven't. He had some fungus issues leading into winter, but that will all grow over quite quickly now we are in the growing season. This is his top section, which he normally mows quite a bit shorter. That's filled out very nicely. I'm going to give it a very quick mow here, just literally take the tips off it. Definitely could let it go longer before a cut, but again, we're getting a week of rain and Cathic's away at the moment, so I was in the area, thought I'd get it done for him. Again, use the Massport 60 volt, which as I said, goes surprisingly low. Looks pretty good. With the edges, nicked the top off it, didn't take much. We're gonna get a week of rain here, so I wanted to make sure I got a cut in before we get all this rain. This thing performed really well there. It's actually got 2 levels lower than that setting too, so can mow quite low. Plenty more updates to come on both of these lawns, and plenty more equipment to show you guys, like this Makita line trimmer here, which I'm quite happy with, so make sure you follow or subscribe to Turf and Tools for more information.